Argue with your mom.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite segment right here. You heard me. This segment is called "Argue with Your Mom." You heard me? And they were icy. But anyway, like I said, this segment is called "Argue with Your Mom." And in today's episode, in this segment of "Argue with Your Mom," I dare to say, first let me explain how this goes, you heard me? Argue with your mom goes like this. I might say that, hey man, you know what dog? That army smoke, that you know what I'm saying, camouflage smoke, you know the military green with the camouflage smoke hat, that shit way colder than the black and red, homie. I don't care what you say. And I would say argue with your mom, but that motherfucking military is way cooler than that goddamn red, white, and black. You understand me? So you know what I mean? It goes like that. I hope I explained that right. If not, bitch, argue with your mom. However, argue with your mom, but they get us every time. Yeah, that's right. And who is they? I'm talking about Jay Z, Roger Goodell, and the motherfucking NFL. They get us every time. They bait us in. They know just how to throw it out there and get a lot of motherfucking shit stirred up. You heard me around the halftime show, around what's gonna be going down, if this is gonna happen. I bet you that's gonna. Oh, excuse me. I bet you that's gonna happen. No, that ain't gonna happen. He wouldn't dare do that. Allow me to explain. Last year, what was the big question? What was the thing that everybody was worried about, of what it was, if it was gonna happen or if it wasn't gonna happen? Don't worry, I'll tell you. They was worried about if Kendrick Lamar was gonna say the pedophile line in the song. You heard me say, Drake, hey, you like I'm young. A minor. That's what it was. You heard me. It was a minor. Yeah, that's what it was. They was wondering if he was gonna say that, and everybody tuned in to see if he was gonna actually do it. Mm-hmm. He did it. Ladies and gentlemen, I be goddamn. Oh, I be goddamn if yeah, what the fuck is in that? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep hitting it. He did it, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't fail us, and that's what we was all waiting to watch. You heard me? So argue with your mom, but Roger Goodell, Jay Z in the NFL ain't doing nothing but running the same play from last year's playbook. You heard me? Because this year they got you wondering the same way you was wondering if if Kendrick Lamar last year was gonna say a minor. The same way if we was wondering if Kendrick was gonna say that, it's the same way they got y'all right now wondering if Bad Bunny is gonna say something political. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Argue with your mom. They running the same play from last year's playbook. You understand me? This year, the same play they ran last year with Kendrick Lamar to get y'all to watch the halftime and the halftime show in the Super Bowl is the same play they running this year. You heard me? To get you to watch the halftime Super Bowl show, and you're gonna watch. You heard me? That's right. You're gonna watch all those real political people. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want the great American game of football to be politicized and add politics into it. We just want to be entertained. Y'all gonna watch to see if he do that shit, and it's my bet that he's not. He's not. That's the only thing that's gonna happen this year that didn't happen last year. Kendrick did it, but Bad Bunny's not gonna do it. Mark my words. And I'm recording this episode right now on Sunday, and I'm gonna drop it Wednesday. That's after the Super Bowl. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Argue with your mom. They're running the same play from last year's playbook with the Super halftime Super Bowl show. You heard me? They're running the same play, except the reason why they got y'all watching right now is to see if he gonna do something political. The same reason y'all was watching last year to see if Kendrick was gonna say a minor and argue with your mom. He's not gonna do it. He's just gonna entertain you. He's gonna put on a great fucking Super Bowl show, and I'm here for it. And I bet it's gonna be dope. And I bet it's gonna be something to talk about on the next episode of Come On with the Games, your official podcast for hip hop entertainment, local and world news. You heard me. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I see you in episode 13. Peace.